Next, quit listening to all this junk on the radio. Quit listening to all this news. You live in an area that the economy's down, things are bad, and you're just being pounded with all this negative junk. Try not to listen to that stuff. You do have to live in reality, but the more you let that junk get in your head, the more you'll believe that other people can't afford it. I'm here to tell you that not everybody is suffering right now. Not everybody is losing everything. Not everybody has no money. A lot of people are making a ton of money. There are a lot of savvy people not right now that are getting richer right now than they'll ever get in their life. They've got so many opportunities. We can buy goods at cheaper prices than ever before. We can buy houses. We can buy cars at all these deals. People that have money are still making, there are plenty of people making money, and there are people buying incredible deals. So you listen to all the news and you think, oh man, nobody has any money. Everybody's upside down on their house. Everybody's about to lose their job. Everything in the world's about to fall apart. If you believe that, you couldn't possibly sell anything to anybody. But that's not reality. Yes, some people are losing things, and the media can shift statistics to make them look any way they want them to look, and politicians can shift statistics to make them look any way they want them to look so they can get new legislation through and so they can scare you. And I'm not saying that there aren't trouble areas. I'm not saying there aren't things to be concerned about. I'm not living in fantasy land. There are problems, but if you believe that it's all melting down and everything's falling apart, you're not going to sell anything. Even if you try, even if you say all the right things, your confidence isn't going to be there. That belief, that honesty that people can pick up on whether or not you really believe what you're saying, it comes through. You're not going to be able to sell. So get that junk out of your head. Quit listening to that stuff. Quit starting your day with negative news. Stop doing all that stuff if you want to sell more business. Start listening to audiobooks and positive stuff. Start listening to people that are out there making a ton of money. Start networking with friends that are making a lot of money. Start networking with people that are building real businesses. Start hanging around people that are positive and will encourage you, because then you're going to be just like them. Your business is going to grow. You're going to thrive. You're going to have confidence. You're going to go out and that confidence is going to radiate and people are going to buy from you. The world has not ended. Down economies aren't the end of the world. It's all about how you present, what you personally believe, and your level of confidence. So those are a few tips that I think will help you sell a lot more business. The one that I've probably repeated a million times: answer your phones. God, it drives me crazy. We call around and this doesn't drive me crazy, I love this, but we call around to our competitors and they don't answer their phones. So we just call to kind of price shop and check in and see what's kind of going on, and hear what they're doing. And nobody answers their phones, or you leave voicemails and nobody calls you back. We love it. I mean, I wish everybody would act that way in our marketplace, but please don't be that person. You will double your business. You'll probably double your close rates by simply answering your phones and not letting stuff go to voicemail. And so huge. I mean, so that goes into selling. If you want to even have the opportunity to sell, answer the phone. The people don't leave messages. They call, you don't answer, boom, they hang up. They move on to the next guy. Whoever answers is probably going to get the business. So just by simply answering your phones, you up the odds that you even have a chance to sell to them. So, pay attention. If you got a staff, pay attention to what people are saying. I mean, are they positive? Are they cheery? Are they friendly? Do they sound good on the phone? Record some phone calls. Have some people call in and listen to your people and record them. Have a conversation with them. Find out which people in your company sound negative and low on energy and just sound boring and depressed, and nobody wants to talk to these people. Get those people off the phones, because people are not going to ever get passed on to you if you're the salesperson to close that business. If the first person they talk to makes it sound like your company's down, depressed, and going out of business because you're all sad and there's no positive energy at your company. So clean that stuff up. I see that stuff all the time. The craziness that goes on with the people answering the phones and the lousy customer service, that'll drive more people away, that you'll never have a chance to even try to sell. You could be the greatest guy in the world. You could be salesman, just an awesome salesman. You could be a great person, great business owner. But if your front lines intercepting your calls and interacting with your prospects and clients before they get to you are pitiful and lousy and depressing to talk to, people are never going to know what you're really about, what the company's really about. So make sure the people on the front lines reflect you. Your staff should reflect you. If they don't, replace them. Sounds easier than it is, I get that, but You've got to really be careful because those kind of things will really hinder sales. So those are some really big things to think about that maybe are a little bit unusual that I think have a huge impact on selling. And the last thing I'll close with is when you're talking about selling, put yourself in the perspective of the client. If you were buying the service from you, what would you want? How would you want to be talked to? What are your fears that have to be addressed? What does the marketing need to look like to actually catch your attention, to actually get you to even read it? Start thinking from your client's perspective. When you can think and view things from the perspective of your client, you're going to write better marketing, you're going to talk different, you're going to answer questions differently, you're just going to be a different person. It's critical to look at everything from their perspective, not from your perspective. Nobody cares about you. Nobody cares about the business you want to build. Nobody cares that your kids need to go to college. Nobody cares that you're about to have a baby. Nobody cares that your wife might get laid off. Nobody cares that you're, whatever the case is. Nobody gives a flip about that stuff. They care about them. Look at everything from their perspective, serve them, take care of them, and then you'll be taken well care of. I think that's part of sales as well. Thanks a lot.